For students who write too dark, oftentimes these students are seeking out proprioceptive input, and that's input that they get in their muscles and their joints. And so by pushing down really hard with a pencil, they're getting that input to their hands, and it's helping them feel more regulated. The first thing we can do is before any writing assignment, we can do little hand warm-ups. Little hand strengthening activities, so it provides them with the proprioceptive feedback that they're seeking. So we can open and close our hands, squeeze them as tight as possible, then open and close. We can push our hands together. We can pull our fingers, providing pressure on the joints. The next thing we can do if our students are writing with too much pressure is we can provide them with a certain type of pencil grasp. I like to use rubber bands or hair ties. You can use saran wrap. And you can build up the pencil like so with the hair ties. And what this does is it provides our students with a squishy surface to squeeze while they're writing. And having them squeeze onto the rubber bands or hair ties provides them with that proprioceptive feedback, again, that they're seeking, so they don't in turn push onto the paper and write too dark. The next thing I do if my students are pressing way too hard is I give them a mechanical pencil. Because if they're using a mechanical pencil, they can't push too hard. If they push too hard on a mechanical pencil, the pencil will break. Another thing you can do if your students press too hard is you can take either a piece of foam paper and put it underneath their writing, or you can take anything that's sort of a softer texture, put it underneath their writing, and if they press too hard, they will go through the paper. Here's my foam paper, I put that on the bottom. Here's my regular paper, I'm putting it right on top. And if I push too hard, it tears the paper. And then the final activity I do if my students press too hard is I have them practice shading. So we'll do a drawing activity and I'll show them different shades. So I'll draw 4 boxes and I'll have them practice shading the boxes so they gradually get darker and darker. And this is just introducing them to the concept that we don't want our writing to be the darkest shade and we don't want it to be the lightest shade. We want it to be somewhere in the middle. Doing an activity like this promotes their force modulation.